Hello and welcome to the first stream of the That's it. That's my grand return to YouTube right there after 3 years of being too embarrassed to come goof up. I can't even get a sentence out. Hello and welcome to the first live stream of the Hamilton Animusical Behind the Scenes. About a year ago, I decided that I was going to try and animate parts and create an animatic for the entirety of Lin-Manuel Miranda's Hamilton. What I didn't realize at the time is that A, animation is a lot of work, and B, you can't just let this be a flippant hobby. So now I'm going to be carving out at least a few hours every week to make some time to make this happen. There are 0 people watching now, which is kind of reassuring, honestly. But I figure that, I guess if there's a small chance there might be an audience for this sort of thing, I'm going to go ahead and invite the crew that I hang out with on Facebook and see if any of them might be interested in joining us here. And by us, I mean me, and by me, I mean, well, yeah, me. So, we'll give this a shot. And so it begins, sort of. By which I mean, I don't know. We'll see if it begins. Probably not, but I'm going to begin anyway.
Grow up to be a hero and the scholar, the $10 founding father without a father, got a lot farther by working a lot harder, by being a lot smarter, by being a self-starter by 14. They placed him in charge of a trading charter,
and every day while slaves were being slaughtered and carted away across the waves, he struggled and kept his guard up. Inside he was longing for something to be a part of. The brother was ready to beg, steal, borrow, or barter.
Then a hurricane came, devastation reigned. Our man saw his future dripping down the drain. Put a pencil to his temple, connected it to his brain, and he wrote his first refrain, a testament to his pain. Well, the word got around, they said this kid is insane, man. Took a book Just you wait, just you wait.
When he was 10, his father split, full of it, debt-ridden. 2 years later, see Alex and his mother bedridden, half dead, sitting in their own sick, the scent thick. Then Alex got better, but his mother went quick.
Moved in with a cousin, the cousin committed suicide. Left him with nothing but ruined pride. Something new inside a voice saying, Alex, you gotta think for yourself. He started
And reading every treatise on the shelf. There would have been nothing left to do for someone less astute. He would have been dead and destitute, without a cent or restitution. Started working, clerking for his late mother's landlord, trading sugar cane and rum and all the things he can. Planning for every book he can get his hands on. Planning for the future, see him now as he stands on the bow of a ship, headed for a new land. Wow, I can't sing and write at the same time.
just you wait. Alexander Hamilton, Alexander Hamilton. You're waiting in the wings for you. Waiting in the wings. You never back down. You never learn to take your time. Alexander Hamilton, Alexander Hamilton. America sings for you. Will they know what you overcame? Will they know you rewrote the game? The world will never be the same. Ship is in the harbor now. See if you can spot him. Another immigrant coming up from the bottom. His enemies destroyed his wreck. America forgot him. We fought with him. I died for him. I trusted him.
I loved him.
And me, I'm the damn fool that shot him. There's a million things I haven't done, but just you wait. What's your name, man? Alexander Hamilton. 1776. New York City. Pardon me, are you Aaron Burr, sir? That depends. Who's asking? Oh, sure. Sir, I'm Alexander Hamilton. I'm at your service, sir. I have been looking for you. I'm getting nervous. Sir, I heard your name at Princeton. I was seeking an accelerated course of study. When I got sort of out of sorts with a buddy of yours, I may have punched him. It's a blur. Sir, he handles the financials. You punched the bursar. Yes, I wanted to do what you did, graduate into and join the revolution. He looked at me like I was stupid. I'm not stupid. So how'd you do it? How'd you graduate so fast? It was my parents' dying wish before they passed. You're an orphan. Of course, I'm an orphan. God, I wish there was a war, then we could prove that we're worth more than anyone bargained for. Can I buy you a drink? That would be nice. While we're talking, let me offer you some free advice. Talk less. What? Smile more. Huh. Don't let them know what you're against or what you're for. You can't be serious. You wanna get ahead. Yes. Fools who run their mouths off wind up dead.
Yo, what time is it? Showtime!
Like I said.
Showtime, yo! I'm John Lawrence in the place to be. A 2 pints of Sam Adams, but I'm working on 3. Those red coats don't want it with me, 'cause I
Wow, I'm a terrible typist. That is what I'm learning here. I am a terrible, terrible typist. Shall walk the streets vanished. That this is not a moment, it's the movement. We're all the hungriest brothers with something to prove. When foes oppose us, we take an honest stand. We roll like Moses, claiming our promised land. But if we win our independence, is that a guarantee of freedom for our descendants? Or will the blood we shed begin an endless cycle of vengeance and death with no defense? I know the action in the street is exciting, but Jesus, between all the believing and fighting I've been reading and writing, we need to handle our financial situation. Are we a nation of states? What's the state of our nation? I'm past patiently waiting. I'm passionately smashing every expectation, every action's an act of creation. I'm laughing in the face of casualties and sorrow. For the first time I'm thinking past tomorrow. And I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Ayo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. Oh, That's not what I wanted to do.
I may not live to see our glory. I may not live to see our glory. But I will gladly join the fight. But I will gladly join the fight. And when our children tell our story. And when our children tell our story. They'll tell the story of tonight. Let's have another round tonight. Let's have another round
Tonight, let's have another round.
Raise a glass to
Wow, I cannot read tonight.
something they can never take away. No matter what they tell you. Raise a glass to the four of us. Tomorrow there'll be more of us. Telling the story of tonight. They'll tell the story of tonight. Raise a glass to freedom. Something they can never take away. No matter what they tell you. Let's have another round tonight. Raise a glass to the four of us. Tomorrow there'll be more of us. Telling the story of tonight. Let's have another round tonight. They'll tell the story of tonight. Raise a glass to freedom. They'll tell the story of tonight. Raise a glass to freedom. They'll tell the story of tonight. Tell the story of There's nothing rich folks love more than going downtown and slumming it with the poor. They pull up in their carriages and gawk at the students in the college just to watch them talk. Take Philip Steiner, the man is loaded. Uh-oh, but little does he know that his daughters, Peggy, Angelica, Eliza, sneak into the city just to watch all the guys.
Daddy said to be home by sundown. Daddy doesn't need to know. Daddy said not to go downtown. Like I said, you're free to go. But look around, the revolution's happening in New York. It's bad enough Daddy wants to go to war. They're shouting in the square. It's bad enough that we violence on our shore. Ideas in the air. Look around,
Great, how do I fix my table? Oh, probably that one. Probably that one. Something like this in the city. Someone looking pretty. Excuse me, miss. I know it's not funny, but your perfume smells like your daddy's got money. Why you someone in the city in a fancy heels? You're searching for an urchin who can give you ideas? Ah, so you've discussed me. I have problems. I have serious problems. That is becoming abundantly clear. It's my declaration. That's not what I want either. I don't need to add a new table, I just need to edit the current table. We hope these truths have been self-evident that I'm gonna create it equal. Need.
Hear ye! My name is Samuel Seabury, and I present free thoughts on the proceedings of the Continental Congress. Heed not
Let's give myself about another 20. Oh my god. Wow, wait, no. Not a solution. Don't let them lead you astray. This Congress does not speak for me. They're playing a dangerous game. I pray the king shows you his mercy. For shame, for shame. Yo, he'd have you all unravel at the sound of screams. But the revolution is coming. They have not your interest. It's hard to listen to you. This does not speak for me. They're playing a dangerous game. I pray the king shows you his mercy. For shame! For shame! He repeats yourself again, I'm gonna scream. Honestly, look at me, please don't. Not your interest. Don't modulate the key, then not debate with me. Why should a tiny island across the sea regulate the price of tea? Burr, I'd rather be decisive than indecisive. Drop the niceties. Da 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 da. You say our love is draining, you can't go on. You'll be the one complaining when I am calm. No, don't change the subject. 'Cause you're my favorite subject. My sweet, submissive subject. My loyal, royal subject. Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. You'll be back like before. I will fight the fight and win the war. For your love, for your praise, and I'll love you till my dying days. When you're gone. I'm going to apologize. If you don't like my singing, this is about to get bad because I can never resist this one. 32,000 troops in New York Harbor. 32,000 troops in New York Harbor. They surround the troops, they surround the troops. As a kid in the Caribbean, I wished for a war. I knew that I was poor. I knew it was the only way to rise up. If they tell my story, I am either gonna die on the battlefield in glory or rise up. I will fight for this land, but there's only one man who could give us the command who can rise up. Understand, it's the only way to rise up, rise up. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've been waiting for, the pride of Mount Vernon, George Washington. Outmanned, outnumbered, outplanned, we gotta make an all-out stand. Hey yo, I'm gonna need a right-hand man. Check it, can I be real a second? For just a millisecond. Let down my guard and tell the people how I feel a second. Now I'm the model of the modern major general, a venerated Virginian veteran whose men are all lining up to put me up on a pedestal, writing letters to relatives, embellishing my elegance and eloquence, but the elephant is in the room. The truth is in your face when you hear the British cannons go boom. Okay, gotta focus. Not gonna get anywhere if I don't keep typing. Just like you when I was younger, head full of fantasies of dying like a martyr. Dying is easy, young man. Living is harder. I'm being honest. I'm working with a third of what our Congress has promised. We are about a keg about to explode. I need someone like you to lighten the load. So
at the right hand of the father. Washington hires Hamilton right on sight, but Hamilton still wants to fight, not right. Now Hamilton's skill with the quill is undeniable, but what do we have in common? We're reliable with the ladies.
Ooh, Burr, please don't be creepy, man. Oh, that's just so creepy. 1780, a winter's ball. Look into your eyes and the sky's the limit. Down for the count and I'm drowning in them. I'm stone-faced while you're asking for his blessing. I'm dying in the sun cause I'm wine and dying grass. Wow, I can't remember the song at all. Which is probably not a bad thing. That was terrifying. That was absolutely horrible. That's a very badly squeak right there. It's going fine cause Eliza's in him. That was terrifying. To the union, to the union, to the revolution. You provide, always. I've never been satisfied. Alexander Hamilton. Unimportant, there's a million things I haven't done. Just you wait, just you wait.
And every day while slaves were being slaughtered and carted away across the waves, he struggled and kept his guard up. Inside, he was longing for something to be a part of. The brother was ready to beg, steal, borrow, or barter.
Then a hurricane came, devastation reigned. A man saw his future dripping down the train.
Put a pencil to his temple, connected it to his brain, and he wrote his first refrain, a testament to his pain. Well, the word got around, they said this kid is insane, man. Took up a collection just to send him to the main. Get your education, don't forget from whence you came, and the world's gonna know your name. What's your name, man?
Alexander Hamilton. My name is Alexander Hamilton. There's a million things I haven't done. Just you wait, just you wait.
He was 10, his father split for a dead, brain 2 years later. Alex and his mother bedridden, half dead, sitting in their own sick, pacific. Alex got dead, but his mother came back.
ship is in the harbor now, see if you can spot him. Another immigrant coming up from the bottom. His enemies destroyed his rep, America forgot him. We fought with him, me, I died for him. Me, I trusted him. And me, I'm the damn fool that shot him. Don't let them know what you're against or what you're for. You can't be serious. You wanna get ahead. Fools who run their mouths oft wind up dead. Yeah. What time is it? Showtime! Like I said. I'm John Lawrence in the place to be. 2 pints of Sam Adams, but I'm working on 3. Those red coats don't want it with me, 'cause I will pop chicka-brop these cops till I'm free. Oui, mon ami, je m'appelle Lafayette, the Lancelot of the Revolutionary set. I came from the fire just to say bonsoir, tell the king, que c'est toi, who's the best, que c'est moi. Rah, rah, I am Hercules Mulligan, up in it, loving it. Yes, I heard your mother come. Lock up your daughters and horses. Of course, it's hard to have intercourse over 4 sets of courses. No more sex, pour me another brew, son. Let's raise a couple more to the revolution. Well, if it ain't the prodigy of Princeton College, Aaron Berg, give us a verse, drop some.
Good luck with that. You're taking a stand. You spit. I'm a shit. We'll see where we land. The revolution's imminent. What do you stall for?
If you stand for nothing, bro, what'll you fall for? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who is this kid? What's he going to do? I am not throwing away my shot. I'm not throwing away my shot. Ayo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. No, I'ma get a scholarship to King's College. I probably shouldn't brag, but that guy amazed and astonished. The problem is I got a lot of brains, but no polish. I gotta holler just to be heard with every word. I drop knowledge. I'm a diamond in the rough. Shiny piece of coal, trying to reach my goal. My power of speech unimpeachable. Only 19. I walk these streets famished. The plan is to fan this spark into a flame. But damn, it's getting dark, so let me spell out the name. I am the A-F-E-X-A-N-D-E-R. We are meant to be a colony that runs independently. Meanwhile, Britain keeps shitting on us endlessly. If essentially they just relentless. King George runs round, runs spending spree. Okay. Alright, now for the really fun bit, in which I get to describe all of the action that happens on screen during all of these lines that are here. And to do that, I'm going to bring out... Hang on just a moment. I'm probably talking to myself here. I just realized there's nobody watching. Balls. Oh, and naturally, what I was looking for right here on my hip the whole time. I'm so hip, I can barely see over my pelvis. So what I've got here is this notebook that I already started the previs artwork for. The only problem is I kind of got ahead of myself. Whoa. You know what? Hang on just a moment. I can show this better. I am fully capable of it, I promise. Or maybe I deleted those. Hunting through files here, and I am not seeing what I need. Crap. I just realized I burped in the mic. That was disgusting. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. That was uncouth of me. Okay, it looks like I accidentally deleted the scanned version of these pictures, but what I'm going to show you here is the previs artwork that I did. Basically a storyboard. First thing I did was I created a list featuring all 46 songs? And these brackets along the side are how I'm going to organize the videos. Now, if we turn the page here, you can actually start seeing the artwork itself. We got the stage. You can have it open up. And what I need to do is transpose the actions here, which turn to a rather flat perspective once we actually hit the stage. The first video, I really want to emphasize the fact that this is a stage production. It's got its origins on Broadway. It will always have a heart in Broadway. But after the first number, after the song Alexander Hamilton, that's when I really want to break away from the stage aspects. There will still be elements of the stage throughout the project, but I really want to take a much more cinematic feel to this. Really allow the viewer to immerse into the world a little bit more than as it unfolds on a stage, which is something I feel like we can get away with in an animation, or at least an animatic here on YouTube, a little better than we can when we're just listening. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with listening. I love listening. That's how I came up with this idea in the first place, was just listening to the cast album and basically daydreaming while I was doing my day jobs. And I just kind of admitted that I daydreamed at my day jobs for a long time. There's a lot of daydreaming during my day jobs. All right, but in any case, that is the transposition, or the transcription of Alexander Hamilton. And still need to do a little bit of formatting here. But I'm basically going to take my written notes and put them on here so that they're in a more permanent format. And I'm about to sneeze. Sorry about that. Mr. McSneezy up in here. Just got all this waiting for my stuff to load. Shoo-bap-a-doo, shoo-bap-a-doo-bap-doo. Nintendo commandments. Number 1, the challenge demands satisfaction. If they apologize, no need for further action. If they don't, grab a friend, that's your second. Your lieutenant, when there's reckoning to be reckoned. Have your seconds meet face to face to negotiate a peace or negotiate a time and place. This is commonplace, especially between recruits. Especially between recruits. Most disputes die and no one shoots.
Show me where the ammunition is. trust me.
I've been reading Common Sense by Thomas Paine. So many say that I'm intense or I'm insane. You want a revolution, I want a revelation. So listen to my declaration. Behold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. And when I meet Thomas Jefferson, I'ma compel him to include women in the sequel. Work! Look around, how we keep the art of being alive right now. Look around, how we keep the art of being alive right now. History is happening in Manhattan, and we just happen to be in the greatest city in the world. In the greatest city in the world. And nothing comes into my pain. So let's say that I'm not headed from insane. You want a rush and a revelation. To my declaration. Behold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. Look around, how we keep the art of being alive right now. History is happening in Manhattan, and we just happen to be in the greatest city in the world. In the greatest city in the world. And Erica, Eliza, Peggy, the Skylar sisters. We're looking for a mind at work. Hey, in the greatest city, in the greatest city in the world.
Hear ye! My name is Samuel Savory, and I present free thoughts on the proceedings of the Continental Congress. Heed not the rabble who scream revolution. They have not your interest at heart. Chaos and bloodshed are not a solution. Don't let them lead you astray. This Congress does not speak for me. They're playing a dangerous game. I pray the King shows you his mercy. For shame, for shame.
Have you all unraveled at the sound of screams? But the revolution is coming. They have not win this. It's hard to listen to you with the straight face. Chaos and bloodshed already haunt us. Casting all that we've lost, and you talk about Congress does not speak for himself. Speaks more eloquently than me. Strangely, your mage is the same. Is he in Jersey? For shame! The revolution! For shame! Beat yourself up again. Honestly, look at me. Please don't. Not your interest. Don't modulate the key, then not debate with me. Why should a tiny island across the sea regulate the price of tea? Alexander, please, Burr, I'd rather be divisive than indecisive. Drop the niceties.
You say the price of my love's not a price that you're willing to pay. You cry in your teeth, which you hurl in the sea when you see me go by. Why so sad? Remember we made an arrangement when you went away. Now you're making me mad. Remember, despite
Our estrangement, I'm your man. You'll be back soon, you see. You'll remember you belong to me. You'll be back, time will tell. You'll remember that I served you well. Oceans rise, empires fall. We have seen each other through it all. And when push comes to shove, I will send a fully armed battalion to remind you of my love. La da 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 da, ra da 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 ya da, la da 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 ya da, la da 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 da, ra da 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 ya da, la da 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 da. You say how love is draining and you can't go on. You'll be the one complaining. I am come. No, don't change the subject, 'cause you're my favorite subject. My sweet, submissive subject. My loyal, royal subject. The fight and win the war for love. Because when push comes to shove, I will kill your friends and family to remind you of my love. La da 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 da, ra da 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 ya da, da 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 ya da. La da 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 ya da. Water. 32,000 troops in New York Harbor. 32,000 troops in New York Harbor. They surround the troops when they surround the troops. As a kid in the Caribbean, I wished for a fool.
think that I can be of some assistance. I admire how you keep fire in British distance. I have some questions, a couple of suggestions on how to fight instead of fleeing west.
Yes, sir. Your Excellency, you wanted to see me. Hamilton, come in. Have you met Burr? Yes, sir. You keep winning.
As I was saying, sir, I look forward to seeing your strategy play out.
Burr, sir, supposed to go on your way out. Have I done something wrong, sir? Contrary. I called you here because our odds are beyond scary. Your reputation precedes you, but I have to laugh. Sir? Hamilton, how come no one can get you on their staff? Sir, don't get me wrong. You're a young man of great renown. I know you stole British cannons when we were still downtown. Nathaniel Green and Henry Knox wanted to hire you to be their secretary. I don't think so. So why are you upset? I'm not. It's all right you want to fight. You got a hunger. I was just like you when I was younger. Head full of fantasies of dying like a martyr. Yes, dying is easy. Living is harder. Why are you telling me this? I'm being honest. I'm working with a third of what our Congress has promised. We are a powder keg about to explode. I need someone like you to lighten the load. So, I am not throwing away my shot, son. You need all the help you can get. I have some friends, Lawrence, Mulligan, Marquita, Lafayette. Okay, what else? I need some spies on the inside, some kingsmen who might let some things slide. I'll write to Congress and tell them we need supplies. We rally the guys, master the element of surprise. I'll rise above my station, organize your information till we rise to the occasion of our new nation. So, and his right-hand man.
How does a master, orphan, son of a whore, go on and on, grow into more of a phenomenon? Watch this obnoxious, arrogant, loud-mouthed lawyer be seated at the right hand of the father. Washington hires Hamilton right on sight, but Hamilton still wants to fight, not right. Now Hamilton's skill with the quill is undeniable, but what do we have in common? We're reliable with the ladies. There are so many to devour. Ladies, proximity to power. Ladies, they delighted and distracted them all from Washington. Named a feral tomcat after him.
That's true.
1780, oh winter's ball, and the Schuyler sisters are the envy of all. Yo, if you could marry a sister,
Rich. Is it a question of if, her, or which one?
hey, 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 hey.
Ah, my computer and I are not getting along here. This is why I don't actually drink alcohol. I act like enough of an idiot with just sugar.
Where are you taking me?
I'm about to change your life.
By all means.
Lead the way.
Elizabeth Schuyler, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Skyler,
My sister. Thank you for all your service.
it takes fighting a war for us to meet at
1 week later, I'm writing a letter nightly. Now my life gets better every letter that you write. Laughing at my sister cause she wants to form her hair. I'm just saying, if you really love me, sure. Come on. My honor, a tolerance for pain, a couple of college credits, and my top-notch brain. Insane, your family brings out a different side of me. Becky confides in me, Angelica tried to take a bite of me. No stress, my love for you was never in doubt. We get a little place in Harlem and we'll figure it out. I've been living without a family since I was a child. My mother died, I grew up buck wild. Since it was real, as long as I'm alive, I swear to God you'll never feel so. Wow, it is 11:30 at night and I am stupid tired. I may not live to see your glory. I've seen the wonders great and small. If Alexander can get married, raise a glass to freedom. Something you will never see again, no matter what she tells you. Raise a glass to the four of us, the new not poor of us, and tell the story of tonight. Well, if it isn't Aaron Burr, sir, I didn't think that you would make it, to be sure. I came to say congratulations to Burr, sir.
Ignore them. Congrats to you, Lieutenant Colonel. I get command instead of man in George's journal.
So you're not sensible. From what I hear, you've made yourself indispensable. Well, I heard you got a special someone on the side, Burr. What are you trying to hide, Burr? Oh, these guys shoot. Man! She's married. She's married to a British officer. Congrats again, Alexander. Smile more. I'll see you on the other side of the wall. I will never understand you. If you love this woman, go get her. What are you waiting for? I'll see you on the other side of the wall. I'll see you on the other side of the wall. You know what, screw it, I'm just gonna sing this one. Theodosia writes me a letter every day, keeping her bed warm while her husband is away. On the British side of Georgia, trying to keep the colonies alive. You can keep all of Georgia, Theodosia, she's mine. Death is... Well, that's dark. Dark start. It takes, and we keep living anyway. We laugh and we cry and we break and we make a mistake. And if there's a reason on the left side when somebody hit try, then I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it. My grandfather was a fire and brimstone preacher.
fight, outrun, outlast. Hit 'em quick, get out fast. Stay alive until this horrible show is past. We're gonna fly a lot of flags, half-mast.
Raise a glass.
I go back to New York in my apprenticeship.
I ask for French aid. I play the drums and send the shit.
I stay at work with Hamilton. We write essays against slavery, and every day's a test of our camaraderie and bravery.
We cut supply lines, we steal contraband. We pick and choose our battles and places to take a stand. And every day, sir, entrust me with command. And every day, no, he dismisses me out of hand. Instead of me, he promotes Charles Lee, makes him second in command.
I'm a general.
Yeah, he's not the choice I would have gone with. He shits the bed at the Battle of Monmouth. Everyone attack! Attack! What are you doing? Leaving back on your feet!
There's so many of
I'm
us.
sorry, is this not your speed? Hamilton, ready, sir. Have Raphael take the lead. Yes, sir.
1,000 soldiers die in 100-degree heat.
As we snatch a stalemate from the jaws of defeat.
Charles Lee was left behind without a pot to piss in. He started saying this to anybody who would listen.
Washington cannot be left alone to his devices. Indecisive from crisis to crisis. The best thing he can do for the revolution is turn and go back to planting tobacco without burning.
Don't do a thing. History will prove him wrong. But sir, we have a war to fight. Let's move along.
Strong words from Lee. Someone ought to hold him to it.
I can't disobey direct orders. And I'll closest friend I've got. Lawrence, do not throw away your shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's the 10 dual commandments. It's the 10 dual commandments.
Number 1, the challenge, demand satisfaction. If they apologize, no need for further action.
Number 2,
If they don't, grab a friend, that's your second.
the lieutenant, when there's reckoning to be reckoned.
Number 3, have your second speak face to face.
Negotiate a peace or negotiate a time and place. This is commonplace, especially between recruits. Most disputes die and no one shoots. Number 4. That's alright. Time to get some pistols and a doctor on site. You pay him in advance, you treat him with civility, you have him turn around so you can have deniability. Duel before the sun is in the sky. Pick a place to die where it's high and dry. Number 6. Leave a note for your next of kin. Tell him where you've been. Pray that hell of heaven lets you in. Confess your sins, ready for the moment of adrenaline. When you finally face your opponent. Your last chance to negotiate. Send in your second, see if they can set the record straight.
Sure, but your man has to answer for his words, bro. With his life? Oh, no, that's absurd, sir. Hang on, how many men died because Lee was inexperienced and ruinous? Okay, so we're doing this. Number 9. Look him in the eye, ain't no higher. Summon all the courage you require. Count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Number 10. Places fire. Lee, do you yield?
Shot him in the side, yes, he feels. I'm satisfied, gotta clear the field.
Yo, we won.
Here comes the general. This should be fun. What is the meaning of this, Mr. Bird?
Get a medic for the general.
Yes, sir. Lee, you will never agree with me, but believe me, these young men don't speak for me. Thank you for your service.
Let's ride, Hamilton. Meet me inside. Son, don't call me son. This war is hard enough without any fighting.
We called you out. We called us bluff. You solve nothing. You aggravate our allies to the south. You're absolutely right.
John should have shot him in the mouth. That would have shut him up. Something natural. Watch your tone. I am not a maiden in need of defending. I am grown.
Thomas Conway, these men take your name and they rake it through the mud.
My name's been through a lot. I can take
Well, I don't have your name. I don't have your titles. I don't have your land. But if you know, you gave me command of a battalion, a group of men to lead. I could fly above my station after the war.
Or you could die, and we need you alive.
More than willing to die.
Your wife needs you alive. Son, I need you alive.
One more time.
Go home, Alexander. That's an order from your commander. Go home. I am such a dork. Oh, man alive. Oh, I managed to get it all transcribed tonight. And in fairness, I'm like a little less than 1/6 of the way through the song, maybe? As far as the visual notes are. Maybe I'll just call it a night. You should have told me.
How does a ragtag volunteer army of a shower somehow defeat a global superpower? How do we emerge victorious from the quagmire through the battlefield, waving Betsy Ross's flag higher? Yo, turns out we have a secret weapon, immigrant. You know we're
Love is unafraid to step in. He's constantly confusing, confounding the British henchmen. Everyone give it up for America's favorite fighting Frenchman! And I'm never gonna stop them with trouble moments, gotta remain so. Watch me engage and I'm escaping, I'm no wage and I'm out. I go to France for more funds. I come back with more guns and ships, and so the balance shifts. We rendezvous with Rochambeau, consolidate their gifts. We can end this war in Yorktown, cut them off at sea. But for this to succeed, there's someone else we need. I know. Huh? So he knows what to do in a trench engine do. In French, I mean. So you're gonna have to use him eventually. What's he gonna do on the bench? I mean. No one has more reasons or matching my practical, tactical brilliance. Give it a fight, and I'm back. I need my right hand man back. Get your right hand man back. Yeah, get your right hand man back. I mean, you gotta put some time to the letter, but the sooner the better. Get your right hand man back. Alexander Hamilton. Troops are waiting in the field for you. If you join us right now, together you can turn the tide. Oh, Alexander Hamilton. I have soldiers that will yield for you. If we manage to get this right, they'll surrender by early light. The world will never be the same. Alexander. I was younger than you are now. When I was given my first command, I led my men straight into a massacre. I witnessed their deaths firsthand. I made every mistake and felt the shame rise in me. And even now I lie awake, knowing history has its eyes on me. History has its eyes on me. Let me tell you what I wish I'd known. When I was young and dreamed of glory, you have no control of who lives, who dies, who tells your story. I know that we can win. I know that greatness lies in you, but remember from here on in, history has its eyes on you.
Monsieur Hamilton,
Monsieur Lafayette,
in command when you belong.
are you saying no sweat? We're finally on the field, we've had quite a run.
In the glance, we get the job done.
So what happens if we win?
I go back to France.
Sampling rhythms by people if I'm given the chance. We'll be with you when you do. Go, Legion. I'll see you on the other side till we meet again. Turn upside down, 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 down. Come on. Save for me. There you go, you got this.
They say the price of my war's not a price that they're willing to pay. Insane. You cheat with the French, now I'm fighting with France and with Spain. I'm so blue. I thought that we made an arrangement when you went away. You were mine to subdue. Well, even despite our estrangement, I've got a small query for you. What comes next? You've been freed. Do you know how hard it is to lead? You're on your own. Awesome! Wow! Do you have a clue what happens now? Oceans rise, empires fall. It's much harder when it's all your call. All alone, across the sea. When your people say they hate you, don't come crawling back to me. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. You're on your own. Dear Theodosia, what to say to you? You have my eyes, you have your mother's name. When you came into the world, you cried and broke my heart. I'm dedicating every day to you. Domestic life was never quite my style. When you smile, you knock me out, I fall apart, and I thought I was so smart. You will come of age with our young nation. We'll bleed and fight for you. We'll make it right for you. If we lay a strong enough foundation, we'll pass it on to you. We'll give the world to you, and you'll blow us all away. Someday, someday. Yeah, you'll blow us all away. Someday, someday. Philip, when you smile, I am undone. My son, look at my son. Pride is not the word I'm looking for. There is so much more inside me now. Philip, you outshine the morning sun. Son, when you smile, I fall apart, and I thought I was so smart.
My father wasn't around, my father wasn't around. I swear that I'll be around for you. I'll do whatever it takes, and I'll make a million mistakes. I'll make the world safe and sound for you. You will come of age with our young nation. We'll bleed and fight for you. We'll make it right for you. If we lay a strong enough foundation, we'll pass it on to you. We'll give the world to you, and you'll blow us all away. Someday, someday, yeah, you'll blow us all away. Oh man, I can't read my own handwriting at this point. War, I went back to New York. After the war, I went back to New York. I finished my studies and I practiced law. Next door, even though we started at the very same time, Alexander Hamilton began to climb. How to account for his rise to the top? Man, the man is non-stop. Gentlemen of the jury, I'm curious. Bear with me. Are you aware that we're making history? This is the first murder trial of our brand new nation. The liberty behind the liberation. I intend to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt, my assistant counsel. Come on, computer. You can handle this, I promise. You really can, man. I believe in you. Come on. Come on. James Madison wrote 29. Hamilton wrote the other 51. How do you write like you're running out of time? Write day and night like you're running out of time. Every day you fight like you're running out of time, like you're running out of time, like you're running out of time. How do you write like you don't wanna write? How do you write like you need it to survive? How do you write every second you're alive, every second you're alive, every second you're alive? They are asking me to lead, and I'm doing the best I can to get the people that I need. I'm asking you to be my right hand man. I know it's a lot to ask, to leave behind the world you know. Treasury.
Alexander.
I have to leave.
Alexander.
Look around, look how lucky we are to be alive right now. They are asking me to leave. I am not throwing away. I am not throwing away my shot. I am Alexander Hamilton. Hamilton, just you wait. I am not throwing away my shot. Oh man, I am just absolutely killing my computer's processing power tonight, apparently. Immigrant, decorated war vet, unite the colonies to more. Fight the other founding father, still he has to forfeit. Have it all, lose it all. You ready for more? Yeah. Treasury Secretary, Washington's the president. Every American experiment sets a precedent. Not so fast, someone came along to resist him, pissed him off until we had a two-party system. You haven't met him yet, you haven't had the chance, 'cause he's been kicking ass to the ambassador to France. But someone's gotta keep the American promise. You simply must meet Thomas. I don't even know what that accent was. That's not a human accent. Sorry, I should have muted my mic for that. I just got home and now I'm headed up to New York. Up in the place, my friend James Madison, red in the face, and grabs my arm and I whisper, what's going on? Can get us out of the mess we're in. Hamilton's new financial plan is nothing less than government control. I've been fighting for the South alone. Where have you been? Oh, thanks. We have to win. Well, what did I miss? What did I miss? Head first into a political abyss. Alright, I know that there's nobody watching at this point, or I'm fairly sure nobody's been watching at all this entire time. But I think I'm gonna call it a night. It's been a little over 2.5 hours since I started streaming. The first half hour was just trying to set up my mic and camera. And you know what? We'll pick this up tomorrow, bright and early, around 6, 7-ish. Unless I go into work at the Parks Department. But yeah. So, that has been the first live stream of working on the Hamilton animatics. My name's Sakizzie. This channel will eventually become Studio Sakizzie, or no, it probably won't. I'll probably make an entirely different channel dedicated to the polished works. But if for some reason you've stumbled on this and kept with it and not absolutely hated what you've seen, feel free to like and let me know in the comments what you thought of the process. You're probably going to say sing less, type more, or you've got problems. Insults to my voice are perfectly valid. I do not sing well. So yeah, if you're interested in following the project and maybe seeing some of the other more historically research-based videos I'm planning on making in the future, as well as an assortment of other things, feel free to subscribe. But for tonight, au revoir. Oh, I don't even speak French. That was tacky. Good night. Sleep well. Dream of fluffy sheep. Like really fluffy. Not your average little sheep, just like one big fluffy. Children might watch this. Big fluffy sheep. BFS. Big fluffy sheep. Night, folks.